Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bring It Down. Let's head back to camp and grab Karlach, because there's one thing I want to do before we head upstairs at Sorceress Sundry's. I may also grab Astarion, because we're about to break into that woman's office and steal that key.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Soldier. Let's go, go, go.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty. Oh, stand up.
Sorceress Sundry's.
Calm down, Baldur.
So little birdie told me I should come back and talk to these merchants with Karlach.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is.
Karlach Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter. Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Yeah, we'll interrupt. Care to introduce me to your friend Karlach?
Of course. This is Fitz, one of my old mates from the neighborhood. We grew up together, moved to the lower city together, even worked together for you-know-who.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back, Karlach.
Well, I don't think that Karlach had to say you when she asked if we were together, but... that was fun. Alright, let's grab Astarion. We have need of his sticky fingers.
What's on your mind?
Really? Really?
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Need something? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
I've a good mind to march up there and speak to Lorroakan myself.
You might want
Wave their hands and be
Pity Gale isn't here. This is just his sort of place.
Hey, don't worry, we're gonna go grab him after.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Nightsong, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Okay.
The Nightsong is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
The least of our worries is that mad cult on our doorstep.
The Nightsong is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Nightsong is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The Nightsong is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Welcome back, dear patron. Remember that the great wizard doesn't suffer fools who waste his time. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Shall we? Have a seat, Let's go.
Been spotted fiddling with that lock. Best fiddle with something else.
He's looking that way, isn't he?
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Keep your distance, darling.
That's why we need the equipment.
Oh, it's a quick save. Alright, Sorcerer Sundry's basement chest key. Wizards of Note, Lorroakan Editor's Edition. This book appears to be a bespoke edition, not mass-printed like others in the series. A note is affixed to the front page. Dear Sir, though I appreciate your attempt to contribute to our popular series, I'm afraid we're not accepting reader submissions at this time. Furthermore, I would recommend our fact-checker Hope Candor for your personal employee should you wish to attempt to publish this volume under a different name elsewhere. Kind regards, Ember Coyle.
You're right. This could be our chance to see our names in the daily broadsheet.
Keep your eyes open. Let's see if we can spot an interviewing reporter.
Another copy of that key. Officious note. Micklauer. Master Lorroakan has requested his tome of divination spells be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refused to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Baldur. A note from Baldur. Micklauer. As you refused to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Master Lorroakan instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault, to store it behind the protective wall. It is far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Baldur. I've read that one before. Oh, I see this guy.
You're right.
Empty
This
them?
could be our chance to
How?
see our names in the daily broadsheet.
You know
Keep
what?
your eyes open.
And I'm wrong.
Let's move.
That mad cult on our doorstep.
Schools of Magic, Divination.
I don't think it'll hurt. They'll probably
Future is unknown, the present is mysterious, the past is gone forever. But for those devotees of the School of Divination, the veil of unknowability surrounding our world entire is thinnest. Key terms: seek, know, discover, perceive. Key concepts: seeing, comprehending, guiding, detecting. The path to Karsus. From the hand of Ramazith. What glimpse of magic's true import might Silverhand proffer? Take the promised hand and watch abjuration cross its palm. For you too shall need protection from the purge of Silver's fires. Only through its flames will Karsus' path be fit to follow. Roland's Journal. A school notebook filled with scribblings ranging from a youth's fanciful musings to an adult's discipline records. All has happened according to my plan. The way was rough, too rough, but we've arrived exactly where we're meant to be, where I'm meant to be. Master Lorroakan is a braggart and a hypocrite. He has what I need: resources, knowledge, the ability to become who I truly am. Cal and Leah roll their eyes, but they least of anyone can deny my potential. Excuse me, I can't read today. They know what I could become, if I'll endure a little longer. The Apprentice's Companion, Book the First. Never forget the importance of spell components for casters of every make and kind. Verbal, somatic, and material components must all be utilized correctly, meaning one must be certain not to fall victim to silencing or restraining, which could prohibit one from casting one's intended spell.
What do we have?
Nice.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Watch your back.
Gobbling party cookie.
Alright, let's go grab Gale.
Light on my feet.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I probably don't need to do this because we have magic pockets, but just to be safe.
Have a lot on my mind.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
What's on your mind? With pleasure. Lead on.
No one's stopped me yet.
Well, now I'm not sure which way I should go first. Assuming this takes us to the basement. Or should I go talk to Lorroakan? Let's go talk to the wizard first.
The Nightsong is an immortal...
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. Visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no Nightsong. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Nightsong in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Oh, this is pretty obvious, but yeah, we'll see. Well, let's trade first. You must be the wizard Lorroakan.
And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The Nightsong. Do you have it or not?
What do you want with her?
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Nightsong's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
Why do you want her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
A clever contraption. Let me guess. Like Ketheric Thor before you, you wish to become immortal.
It didn't work out for poor Ketheric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Nightsong will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
Equalizing man and god. Quite the lofty ambition.
I intend to achieve greatness. And I intend to do it for a long, long, long time.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Karsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Ah. So it is you. Mistra's discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name once word of your failure reaches me.
So, I like option 1 here, but I'm afraid that's going to backfire. I could just attack him. I think we are going to end up fighting him. But we could do it possibly with the Nightsong on our side. I'll tell her to come here. Just give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds.
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
Well, I hope what you want is a fist to the face. An ornate letter. Lorroakan. I responded out of respect to my counselor Balthazar, who advises me that you may prove a loyal ally in the coming fight. I understand you wish to know about the soul cage which binds the Nightsong to me. Details I cannot and will not provide. The magic itself is necromantic in nature, designed by my aforementioned counselor. I hope your curiosity is satisfied. General Ketherick Thorm.
Need to find a way forward.
You'll bring him the Nightsong, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialize.
You have a job to do, so do it, quickly.
Alright, well, stealing will be a little easier once he's been taken care of. We're actually going to long rest before we do this. This might be a pretty tough fight. Also might not. He might be a chump.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
Option 4. What does Cazador want with him?
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Why should we let Cazador have all the fun? After all he's done to us. Vengeance will taste sweet, paired with ascension. You think he's ever kept a promise? He will never let us be free. You will know that. After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead?
Yeah. Astarion has the strength to defeat Cazador. We should stand together.
He is different. Stronger. Fire in his eyes. Maybe he could take Cazador's place. Maybe he could free us.
Perhaps we can get back at Cazador and finish the ritual. The Seven can unite and... The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion, before...
I don't want to ruin the furniture. Probably won't get our safety deposit back.
Good move.
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now.
Yeah, Shadowheart. I'm assuming not because of the artifact. Maybe his power is similar to the Elder Brain? Cazador's bond forced their hands against us. Can he still force yours?
He cannot, thanks to our wriggling friend. He will be furious. And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt and stop him. For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, you helped me stand up against him.
Breathe deep.
Shadowheart gets all the credit.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
seen everything.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you?
A wizard called Lorroakan is looking for you.
Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
He seems dangerous. I think we ought to put an end to him.
Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead.
So we could warn her away. Let's take him down. Together.
Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Lorroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Alright, let's finish buffing up, head back. And hopefully inviting her along doesn't go poorly. Well, let's actually leave here. It'll be easier to buff up.
Have some sort of merit if Sorcerer's Son can stop it. Well, at least they seem to use the...
Still alive. So that's progress.
Alright, so quick save and go take care of Lorroakan. Oh, Roland must be up there too.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Nightsong, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The Nightsong is a person.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
I came to stop you, Lorroakan.
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
It's over for you, wizard. You can't overpower both of us.
A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you'd keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Asimar, she must go directly into the caging rooms.
No, Master Lorroakan. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the Nightsong here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish, but never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
You have to appreciate Aylin's... Oh, he's way too far forward. Aylin can't die, so I'm not worried about her. We need to support our buddy Roland. Ow. Let's take a look at this guy. So, Earthen Siphon. Nearby Earth Mermaid grants the affected entity immunity to poison damage, an additional 3 to 24 poison damage to Elemental Retort. The affected entity also gains temporary access to Stone Skin and Chromatic Orb Poison. The pass to a Siphon. A nearby Air Myrmidon grants the affected entity immunity to lightning damage, and an additional 3 to 24 lightning damage to Elemental Retort. So that's where all that extra damage came from, was all these siphons. The affected entity also gains temporary access to Lightning Bolt and Chromatic Orb Lightning. Scorching Siphon. A nearby Fire Myrmidon grants the affected entity immunity to fire damage, and an additional 3 to 24 fire damage to Elemental Retort. The affected entity also gains temporary access to Fireball and Chromatic Orb Fire. An Aquatic Siphon. A nearby Water Myrmidon grants the affected entity immunity to cold damage, and an additional 3 to 24 cold damage to Elemental Retort. The affected entity also gains temporary access to Cone of Cold and Chromatic Orb Cold. A lot of pretty powerful spells. Elemental Retort. When attacked, the affected entity can draw on Siphon magic to cast Elemental Retort. So when you take damage, you can retaliate, blasting your attacker with the elemental damage of each Myrmidon currently siphoned. I've seen that before. I think Gale should have that. Sculpt spells. Create pockets of safety within your evocation spells. Allies automatically succeed their saving throws against these spells and take no damage from them. Gale should have that as well. And spell resistance. Okay. Well... We could use this.
Another day, another fight.
It's alright, we can take the hits. Stopping the repetition of history. So, Roland has his own version of magic missile? Yeah, hurl a concentrated dart of magical force that can daze the target. That's really cool. Alright, transmuted is steel. Myrmidon's armor class is increased by 2, but its movement speed is reduced by 20 feet.
Again.
Oh, so close.
Ignis.
Yes, he is.
Lorroakan, you who would see me caged, you who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
A nice little Nightfall reference, where Bane breaks Batman's back. Well, alright. I'm going to call it here, and next time we will explore Ramazith's Tower. See if we can speak with Dead to Lorroakan. I just have trouble saying his name. Make an easier name, you jerk. We'll follow up with Roland, who's now sitting in that throne, and Dame Aelin. Also, I saw that we could go out this way and go down, so we have a lot to do here. Like, I don't think we're close to being done. And we still have the basement to enter, and I want to try those other portals as well, so... Let's go to short rest, though, so we're ready for all that.
Time to get going.
Alright, I'm going to call it here, and we'll take care, or at least get started taking care of all this stuff next time. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.